Right.
It even a risk because of the sharp edges of the cracks. You know, your clothes can rip open or can drop threads, you know. Definitely gonna keep them away, you know. We'll check upstairs if there's more like that. Kick it off, kick it off.
Yeah.
Curtain full with the leftovers from the sort out of the paperwork has to come down and kind of I have to try to maybe kick it down the stairs. I don't fucking care anymore. Then I have to sort out those other containers which were from a delivery. One is full of medical stuff that I have to sort into the drawers. I have to sort in all the medicals are out of date as well. For them away, you know, and then the next thing would be kind of going for the bedwear stuff one more time because now we have the double bed double covers, so maybe I get rid of some other of shiny flow, like you can actually look through the textiles. So it's time to sort them out as well.
Right.
Sorting out all the holes, you know, like just a piece of towel with open edge and with holes and with shiny flow textiles, and now like it's about time to get rid of them.
Right.
I don't want to carry them here and maybe buy some more on the internet or somewhere. I don't know. Technically, I would like to drive over to this supermarket sales from broken deliveries. You know, when the containers starting over, they sell it there. You know, because it's still good. Some has a scratch, some not. It's still good. You know, the kind of products. You know,
Yeah.
still working. You know.
Do you not have the recycle center? Do you not have the recycle center?
Oh, we do have that.
Well, like I said, that's one way to get rid of it. Donate it to the recycle center.
Yeah. Oh, it's broken.
No. If you're talking about a glass, glass jars, right?
No.
Oh, I thought that's what you was talking about. It's all
No,
right.
no, no. The jars, no, we collect them in this glass, and then we take them to this glass container.
Ah,
So
okay.
I don't run with each jar separately, you know, that we collect them together and then we bring them away.
Okay. Sorry.
So we have a container for that inside of the package unit. So everyone can fill the gas inside. It has 3 different boxes for different colors: brown, green, white. You know, so it's
Right.
been sorted this way. They don't care if it breaks. It just have to be collected.
Right.
So they melted and they're making a balance out of it.
Well, like I said, that's what we had. Paper products, glass products, plastic products.
Oh,
Um,
we have recycling too. We have our own containers at home, small ones. One is for plastic, one is for paper, one is for the rest kind of trash. And everything biological comes onto the dumpster in the barn where it becomes new
yeah.
soil. You know.
Right.
So yeah, that's weird. But I'm happy I was outside. I was breathing fine. So I feel like exhausted but healthy exhausted. So I always felt a bit exhausted when I had to do some practical household work. The best of it is when it's outside, so it helps me a lot to breathe through, get oxygen, to get some sun on my skin, so I'm not dying as a baby child.
Yeah.
And once I'm outside, I don't want to go back in. You know, it feels so good. But then when I'm breaking down and leave my couch, and I'm back in, I'm just like, how did I ever make it outside? You know, like feeling like totally exhausted and crashing. And then you think, well, how could you feel good outside? You can't even make a step towards the door. You know, like it feels like if something is out of sync. You know, as soon as you lay down, you can't get back up.
Yeah. I do.
Does that make sense? Anyhow?
Yes, I do. Like I said, when you're dealing with arthritis and you're dealing with arthritis situation and arthritis pain, yep, I sure do. You gotta
Yeah,
do
maybe
something, take a
that's
break. Do something, take a break.
could it be that Doris has taken me from the list because DK is his home and Gemma is
Alright, good then. Alright, well, I'm taking you with me, so...
So Mary said she was she's rockabilly dancer. I mean, to be honest, I didn't make a contract with Pahvo to be on every party Israeli. Well, I will have to care for the tattoo, right?
Yeah, all you gotta do is take care of the tattoo, because that's all we promised. Now, alright, hold on a second. Okay, let's do our intro. Yes, I got baby girl who's doing her laundry, so she's out of breath, but she is struggling to do her laundry, but she's a good girl, taking care of laundry like a good girl. Gotta love her.
Yeah, I have to support Laundry Boy.
Exactly. I'm gonna have to get her later to call me laundry boy. Alright, if you want to support me, please go to my Patreon if you want to support me. So yeah, today's gonna be the only stream today. Like I said, tomorrow, I've got 2 events going on tomorrow. So, you all know I play Discworld. Yes, I'm taking a break from Target to the Republic, but tomorrow I've got 2 big events. We've got a charity event that we'll be doing in here, and then we've got a club where the club owner named Sherry, who remembers my old Twitch streams and glad that I hadn't left the world. So she's hoping to see her club showing on Twitch soon. This, that, and all. But I've got a computer I need to, set up and everything for the stream, this, that, and all. Because, like I said, this one's going to be streaming Star Trek and others. But the other one, I'm going to be dedicating that to Strainer, and Strainer's going to be dedicating that, this, that, and everything else. But, like I said, I have to throw my out dancing days, because I am a dancer in this world. Yeah, this computer's going to be handling Star Trek Online and dancing, whereas Strainer is going to be handling the DJing and showing the clubs and stuff. So, like I said, today, this is going to be the only stream, because I've got a computer to put together. So, alright, so let's take a look at our others. So, yep, I'll be doing this all on the Klingon side. You've got till April 8th, 3 days away from now. Again, I'll be doing this on the Klingon side because go get $11,000 NTM, this, that, and all. Now, these are your dailies. Again, as you'll notice, you have the new Universal. Yes, every 3 days. This gets renewed every 3 days. So today's Universal is Gateway to Gretor. And then the dailies, literally, not even 10 minutes ago, because it's, basically 6 o'clock in the morning. These just got updated. So we got defeat thoughts on the ground, defeat vanguards on the ground, and this we're gonna reroll because I hate doing that. Oh, Dado. Yeah, we can do Dado. But we're gonna be doing this on the Klingon side, because I am trying to level up on the Klingon side. So, yeah, as you can see, this guy's got everything done, this, that, and all. There's not really much to do left once you hit, max level. Again, when you hit 85 to your fleet, you're done. There's nothing else left to do. If you are starting out, you want to do your dilithium line and get rid of that. Then go down to your research lab, take care of it, and get rid of that. Everything else is just eye candy. Everything else is just eye candy. So let's switch over to the Klingon side. We were trying to get the Klingon side done. Let's head down to Deep State 9. That's where the Dado table is. super speed. Tight, 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 tight.
Yeah, I'm traveling to Gemma.
Oh, okay.
She feels us all from her pain, but she doesn't understand why he kicked us from Defense, but I'm just talking to her not to talk to him about it because I don't want to have drama.
Okay.
Bad news. I'm reading a lot of spatial distortion out there, and hostile ships are coming through. We're finishing some defense satellites to assist you, but we need some time. Do what you can until they're ready for activation.
Yeah, probably.
Enemy ships approaching, on an attack vector. Warning, ship is under attack.
Right. Yeah, like I said, you are a busy girl.
More bad news.
And you saw last night, and Molly
Targeting
wanted
the
to
shield generator.
invite you to the gentleman's club. And I was like, we're technically part of the family already. And she's like, well, Susie's been telling me about her, you and Molly. Sadly, because you being a guy, you won't be able to qualify. Not her, yet she can qualify. And sadly, I was kind of hoping you'd kind of get in on the conversation, but, you was crashing, but you saw she was giving us a tour of the club and tour of the place and everything. But, yeah, just trying to be nice to Molly because she does work with us and does enjoy working with us. And then your auction house. Yeah, she is in love with your auction house idea. So yeah, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, they'll attack from the side. The first wave they come from this direction. This wave that they're coming now, they come from the side. And then the final wave, they come from all three sides. But right now, yeah, you want to concentrate on the sides. And we've got a jellyfish, so yeah. We've got a jellyfish.
Picking up multiple enemy signals on sensors. Get ready.
Oh, we got two jellyfishes. Yeah, we got two jellyfishes. This is gonna be an easy battle. As you can see, yep. The most laziest way to do this game is with a jellyfish. With certain powers and certain traits, yeah, you just basically transform into a jellyfish and you just sit there and AoE everything. AoE everything. Okay. Yeah, we can. And just today is, like I said, not today, because like I said, I've got a computer to take built and set up. But I've got to get ready for this thing tomorrow. Ah, okay. Okay, that's a good idea. Thank you. Yeah, because I think I actually do have that as a tag. I'll have to double check it, but thank you for the idea. Thank you for the idea. Okay. So, yep, I've got 3 for people watching me. So, like I said, hope everybody's having a good Saturday. And after Dean, yep, it's Saturday on Dean. And then the new, Dean stream. Yeah, that next computer type will be coming out soon. So that's Saturday, so it's definitely Saturday for Dean. Oh, I hate fighting Klingons. As you can see, the little cruiser, as you can see, does this stun ability where basically engines go full throttle and you just go forward real fast. When you get hit, yeah, quickly drop your power all the way down to 0, even though you're still moving. Yeah. Get the old Discovery Klingons. Yeah, they've got the cruisers have that one stun ability where they stun you. And you just take off like a dot out of hell and go flying straight forward.
Satellite upgrades are now available. When you scan a satellite, its new abilities will come online. Your service branch will determine which upgrades will activate when you scan a satellite. Choose wisely.
So, as you can see, Tacticals will give you Photon Torpedo, Torpedo Spread, and Thorough Will. Science will give you Tachyon Beams and Tractor Beams, and Engineers will give you Barrier Field. Again, strong as ice, put a barrier field here, and barrier field here. Everything else can be science and tactical. Alright, tactical. Alright, now it's a race to the other side. So engineer, tactical. Alright, tactical.
Heads up,
So this one's all tactical. So you want to target these dreadnoughties. But they gonna do the most damage. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. We're talking about Jerry, right? Oh. Yeah. Exactly. Like I said, this is a good team. You got two jellyfishes on each side protecting. Just basically the center needs protection. Lady girl's definitely asking for attention. But I'm busy working. Lies. Baby girl, baby girl, baby girl. Yep,
Hit it.
and
They're
then,
leaving.
as you can see, we did very good. Kept all three well above 80%.
Well done. We'll continue to ready our defenses here. If they come back, we'll be ready for them. Keeping Pahvo safe is important. You've done a lot today to make that happen. Thanks.
So yep, that is the one event. That's everything else. You got till April 8th to get that done and get the crystal. So, yep. And if you want to get all three optional, yeah, you definitely want to keep the stations above 80. The second they drop below 80, you start losing your bonuses. Alright, so we need to go inside because we got to play Dodo. Gotta do 3,000 Dodo. Yep, Dodo. You can be a winner. Sorry, the house wins.
Spin the wheel and win.
Okay, I'd like to do 13, 23, and 33. We need to do 3,000. You see I'm betting 10,000. Probably gonna take 2 spins to get it. Oh wow, that's a thirst. 1,500, 1,000, 2,000. Wow, so yeah, that's a thirst. So there, Dada completed. Now I gotta do Doggo on the ground, Dolph on the ground, and Gateway to Grator.
Platinum is a girl's best friend.
Okay, so we need to do Gateway Grator. That one right there. So yep, that is the Universal. So we need to get to the Allied Zone. Alright, so here's the thief thought on the ground. So you're gonna go to this one right here, that's the ground zone battle. Okay, not sure why that kicked in.
The invasion of Kronos has begun, but we will not fall. Their ground troops use gateways to land and set up inhibitors to block our troops from transporting to the combat zones. Transports with soldiers are inbound, but before they can launch shuttles, we need to clear the Herald ships from Kronos orbit. Once we have established a safe zone, we can send our own forces to the surface. We cannot delay. The home world must be defended.
Understood, Claw. What now?
Just put it
Okay. Alright, so while they're all attacking, I'm gonna go to this side. Get this side started.
Warning, ship is under attack.
The starbase is secure. Power reinforcements are inbound.
Okay. Okay.
The shipyard is secure. The troop transports have entered orbit and will start landing shuttles. Our job is to protect those ships until their troops are en route to the surface. The ships will begin their runs from the starbase and the shipyard. Destroy the shipyard troop transports are beginning their run to the planet.
So again, the green ones are the ones you need to get rid of. Yellow just brings more of them in. The green ones are the ones you need, because they will kill your transport ships. And then you've got hazard emitter heals
Those gateways
down.
are emitting intense levels of beta radiation. Close them. Shipyard troop transports are beginning their run to the planet.
As you can see, yep, your transport ships are taking damage.
Shipyard troop transports are beginning their run to the planet.
Okay, so you need to turn that back ahead. Okay. Okay. Well, I thought listening to me kept you awake. I'm sorry, I'm putting you to
Shipyard troop
sleep.
transports are beginning their run to the planet.
I know I'm so boring. Shooting shit, pew pew pew, pew pew pew. So boring. So again, if you got hazard emitter, go heal your transport ships. But yeah, you want to get rid of the green one. Yellow just brings more in, as you can see.
Shipyard troop transports are beginning their run to the planet.
Wow. Yeah.
Shipyard troop transports are beginning their run to the planet. troop transports are beginning their run to the planet.
And yes, these total crystals are being made by this torpedo. So if you're wondering where those total crystals are coming from, yep, that is where the crystals are coming from.
Shipyard troop transports are beginning their run to the planet.
Seconds left. Alright, so yes, start heading towards that station over there because the Dreadnought shows up like right in this little area right here. So start heading there, but kind of go behind the station. That way you can get the flanking damage on it. And there it goes, just keep going.
A Herald Dreadnought has entered the system. The remaining Herald ships are rallying around the Dreadnought. Take out those ships and defeat the Heralds.
So like I said, it shows up like right here that you're gonna get like behind here to get flanking damage on it. There it is right there, as you can see.
Warning, ship is under attack.
Herald ships are attacking the starbase.
There we go, there we go, there we go. There, completed.
Our troops have landed. We will fight for Kronos, thanks to your assistance, Kapla.
Kaplan. So as you can see, we got 30 transport ships to the surface. The one Dreadnought is one optional, so we complete that. The other optional is saving those state stations and dying, and we got both of them and dying, so that's your other optional. So yeah, not a bad run. And that is the Universal. So as you can see, yep, every 3 days this gets updated. So today's Universal is Gateway to Grator, which is today's Universal. Alright, let's jump back. We should be on the ground. Yep. So we've got to kill 30 Doth. So let's head into here. I'll let you go this way. Huh? Okay. That means somebody's raging because they're not getting their way. You know, someone's not getting their way. Okay. So that's 4 out of 10. Okay, so this one's already done. So we need to get to the transport pad and save the transport pad so that people can transport to this area. Which is right over here. So past this tree and then walk in. Oh, I was hoping that would give me my 10. I don't give me 8. Really? Well, let's go save these officers. They'll give us our 10. And there's our 10. And then you can see everybody's fighting the big huge cyborg. Yep, that's our 10. Aw. Yep. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Alright. Oh, that's not good. Alright, so the blackboard, that's in the Delta Quadrant area. So you want to go to this one right here. And then you want to go down to Kadali system. Kadali Prime. And that's where you find the dog was. Yeah. Congratulations. That's good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, tickle, tickle, tickle. Well, I'll be doing. Yeah. Yeah. Hi Marcus. Maybe you thought to talk into the mic, maybe you could hear me better. Sometimes I don't put the mic in front of my face because then, yeah, if you ought to see the radio, it's called eating the radio. So yeah. So how are you today, Marcus? Let's steam down.
I can switch edits.
Me neither.
I already reached the traffic. You can switch it up, and I don't know.
Like I said, figure it out there. Maybe that's how you get some of these high rollers, because, like I said, the games that you playing, yes, I enjoy playing them, but after a while I got tired of the grind, because the second you get done grinding one level, yeah, you get these high levels, it's like, yeah, you're level 10, I'm level 50, so I'm not coming down to your level so I can destroy you. You know, so you're trying to, level up, but you get all these high levels that are just wiping you out because, hey, you're low level. You're not allowed to advance. You're not allowed to, grow. Nope. Yep, tickle. Alright, so how many do we need to kill? We need to kill 20 doggos. 20 doggos. Oh, he's then turned into a drone. Somebody's got the Dork simulator on here. These have been turned into a drone. Yeah, there's 3. Not paying attention, but there's 3. Yeah, these people are just standing there and alpha striking everything. So yeah, just standing there and alpha striking. And you see turning them into a drone. Like I said, I used to love playing this game. That you get these AFK people that just basically stand in one spot and AFK everything. If they're AFK. As you can see, like right there. Yeah, that group started spawning in, but they had already started then and started attacking. There, completed. I can leave. I'll let that science character have the start. I'll let that science character have the start. Yep, tickle. Yeah, good luck too, but you're way over there and I'm way over here. Okay. There. Okay, let's run inside where it's safe. I have no idea. Okay. 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 Oh wow, look at all the loot I just picked up. Okay. Yep, you are now. You're leveling up in your dulling game. So yeah, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, somebody not than a new person unlocking this level. And yes, when you're a new person unlocking this story level, as you can see, I've already done this story a million times. But you can see the new person not to never unlock the area, and because it's a basically a social area, meaning you and whoever else is in the area, the mission's gonna kick in, and you've got to defend the area. Okay. So, alright, so let me run over here. Yep, do them strikes. Yeah, the girl's playing bowling, if y'all wondering. She's playing bowling. Well, yeah, you can do a better job with them too. Alright, anyway, before I punish baby girl. So yes, April 8th, 3 days away from now, this event's gonna be going on. These are your events. This gets updated every 3 days. This gets updated 6 o'clock my time every morning. Just that and all. So you can see we pretty much got everything done. Just everything else and all. So let's go ahead and recycle. What they did. Wow, I didn't know I had 3. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Alright. Let's go. See you again. Once you get 85, you're done. So yep, when you're starting out, you're going to do your Olympian line first, and then go down to research lab, do research lab next. Once you get rid of them, everything else is just eye candy. Everything else is eye candy. Nice. They go Tina Nene. Yes, you're Tina Nene. You thought to be nice to people, but no, you're beating them up. Yep. Okay. Alright, so you're gonna jump to your fleet. So you gotta get officers. Okay. Because you chose another alley, so you're now playing on Another tricky alley that's tricking you.
It's random. It's just the same ball. Everything's the same rules. It's nothing changed. It does one times it's strike, one times it doesn't. There's no wind blowing.
Unless you thought to switch balls every time. Yeah. Yeah, there are some games, if you keep using the same thing over and over, then the random system starts kicking in, and instead of picking different balls to try different mechanics, then yeah, you're going to start getting hit what's called the penalty random. So you're actually being penalized for using the same ball over and over again, and it's known as the penalty random. Because you keep using the same bowling ball, and it's known.
There are 6 balls.
Yeah, six.
You have to use them in the kind of, you get always free shown, okay?
Okay.
So, the one I'm picking then, the same thing. I'm doing it the same way. I'm picking this one, next time it moves on, so I'm picking this one's another free showing now, and so on, you know, I'm using the same balls, but still using different balls. It's not saying that you always use the same ball.
Ah, okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, because like I said, when it comes to game mechanics, ladies and gentlemen, yes, I actually specialize in game engines because that's what I was specializing in. I like the idea of different game engines can do different things, and you can get different environments, different details, different things. And the thing that really got my attention was the DirectX support. Back then, when you had XP days, the only XP or DirectX you had at the time was DirectX 9. 10 was still kind of out there, but 11 was coming soon. And that is where I got into it when I was going to, college, this, that, and all, was game engines and what you can do with the DirectX ability. And then you find out that, well, DirectX is kind of old. Then you had the, I forget what A&D. It was called the A&D Nantal. Where A&D actually created their own DirectX known as A&D Nantal. And Star Citizen was, like, right off the bat, was using it to create their old Star Citizen game. And a lot of game developers actually liked it. They got the penalty of the DirectX that you get hit for, using details, having so many things on an environment called draw points or drawing points, this, that, and all. The Mantle actually overrided that, so that way you can have a better looking game, better detailed, but at the same time, you didn't get hit with okay, if you use this, say Thor hammer, yeah, you only get 5-point lag. But, oh, wait a minute, I've got the Excalibur sword. Well, you can use the Excalibur sword, and instead of getting 5-point lag, now you're going to get hit with 2-point lag. So you went from basically a...
That's the first thing, but the picture, see, I didn't have the pictures already. So now we put pictures for each lane.
Okay,
Use in my profile.
okay,
Just go up now. That's
yeah,
something to do there. Because you only get kind of trophies as much as the lanes you can close. So you have to wait for the money to open, or you just don't get trophies here.
right. Yeah, because as you can see there, the girl, that is what got me into playing games and doing games. I was very fascinated by game engines and what you can do with game engines. Some game engines, you can do a lot. Other game engines, yeah, it's a great idea, but you are being limited hard because of the engine you're using. You're being limited very hard. Wow, you feel that one? You look good.
Another stripe.
Oh, congratulations. Yeah. Yeah, tickle, tickle.
Another beginner gold already.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you're trying to get your fleet ships, yeah, these red ones are the ones you definitely want to try to get rid of next because your fleet-based ships are in this red tactical one. So you want to get rid of the red ones as best you can. 'Cause that is where your fleet ships are. And yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. So like I said, on the break, I had not had breakfast yet, but today's going to be the only stream today, because the main reason why is, like I said, I will be playing Star Trek Online, and I'll be playing this. Yes, I've got a computer I'm going to be putting together today, because I'm actually going to be streaming in this world. Sherry, who runs the club late night, is hoping to see her club on Twitch, that, and everything else. So I'm going to be putting a computer together. So, and then tomorrow we've got a charity event going on tomorrow. So, yes, I'm hoping to get this computer put together in time. Because like I said, tomorrow, during the day we got a 4-hour charity event. And then in the late evening, we're going to be, all the live streaming this Sherry's club. But like I said, earlier, during the day, basically, we've got a 4-hour charity. I forget what it is. I'll have to go look it up. But we've got a 4-hour charity. So I need to get this computer put together, and it's going to be not only be used to do the streaming, but also do like dancing and this, that, and all. And Sherry is hoping to see her club, because she actually remembers me when I used to run around with the Nara and Snood, and, I used to do all these club streamings and showing off different clubs. But, as you know, yes, I'm no longer running around with a Nara and Snood. I pretty much stopped because I kind of got angry. And the main reason why was I actually thought that Nara was the one paying me. Now, Snood admitted that he was paying me. So, it was great that Snood was helping me out. So with Nara, I thought she was paying me, so I was running around doing things, only to find out that, no, she never, not one time, paid me. She would get the club owners to pay me, and then I would have club owners. No, I don't have to tell you nothing. You need to go talk to Anara. And I was like, Anara, you talk to the... And she's like, no, you go talk to the club owner. You need to get the club owner to pay you. And at that point, I was like, you know what, Anara, screw you and screw the game. Because sadly, at one time, this game was very powerful. There was a lot of us. Now, like before I got kicked out earlier, yeah, there was 119 at 5 o'clock this morning, so the so-called 5 o'clock song, yeah, there was 119 people online in the world. So, yeah, sadly, Discord's getting smaller and smaller. I would like to see Discord start growing again, because Philip, who runs Second Life, yes, he had moved his girl to the Amazon servers, and he is starting to grow again. The other thing is Facebook. Thank God they finally are going back. Facebook changed its name to Meta. Well, apparently, nobody wanted to do it. Nobody cared. Nobody wanted to support Mr. Facebook. So he is now rolling back and going back to Facebook and is starting to reuse his Facebook terms again. So Meta is now disappearing. So hopefully now that that's over, the so-called dark times, hopefully that's now over, and this will start growing again, I hope. But like I said, yep, this is going to be the only stream, because I've got a computer to put together. And again, like I said, I've got till literally tomorrow afternoon to this 4-hour charity, and then tomorrow evening to Sherry's Club to the show and streaming and dancing. So, alright, this is going to be the ending. I've got a computer to put together. And I've got Lady Girl giggling away at now. Mm. Mm-hmm. You know what? Hold on. Oops, wrong one. Wrong one. So, there you go. So, yeah, this is my mysterious girlfriend. She's now unmuted. So, yes, Lady Girl, you want to say anything about Oodlers?
Oh, wat Oedevers? Oedevers?
Yeah.
Yeah, they screw it up all the time. But still, it's making so much fun decorating on all this stuff. And designing.
Yep.
And doing a lot of other things. Just coming over, discover,
Yeah.
find out.
So like I said, I've got an affiliate thing that's putting on. Now, I don't use the affiliate code when I'm doing like Star Trek Star Wars. But, like I said, yes, I am going to be coming back. So hopefully you'll be seeing a lot of this and a lot of Star Trek Online. I hope I don't lose you people because, like I said, it's an interesting world, but it's an old world because, again, Mr. Facebook, oh yeah, we're creating the metaverse. No, he did not. Brian, who runs this world, and Philip, who runs Second Life. They are the originators of the metaverse world, not Mr. Facebook. But thank God Mr. Facebook is rolling back to Facebook and getting rid of the I created the meta on the metaverse god. No, you're not, Mr. Facebook. Alright, so here's our ending.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Yep. Alright, so yes, I use Streamlabs to do my streaming. There's my affiliate to Streamlabs, did that and all. Otherwise, please check out the other links. Support me, follow me, help me out. And like I said, there'll be no other stream today because I've got a computer I need to put together. Because again, I've got a charity event tomorrow and a stream where I'm basically coming back and start doing streams again and oodlers. So, bye. Bye, Lady Girl.